Amatsuka-kun, do you want a handout? If you spin around 3 times and bark like a dog, maybe I'll grace you with the reward.
Amasuka-kun, this is our new temp worker.
I'm Serena Toto. Nice to meet you.
I love you, big bro. Hey, you two. If you don't get going soon, you're gonna be late for school. And Mom, I had to wash the dishes.
Ren, thank you as always.
I'm Ren Amasuka. My dad passed away when I was in elementary school, and my mom raised me and my younger siblings all on her own. We weren't well off, but I grew up surrounded by warmth and love. I always thought of myself as lucky, until high school.
Wearing hand-me-downs? How pathetic. I guess growing up poor in a single-parent household means happiness is just a pipe dream. Hey, Amatsuka-kun, do you want a handout? If you spin around 3 times and bark like a dog, maybe I'll grace you with the reward.
One of my classmates, Serena Toto, frequently harassed me like this. She was the daughter of the president of Toto Trading Corp, placing her firm at the top of the school social hierarchy. Not that she ever actually intended to give me anything. She just wanted to watch me humiliate myself. Toto, if you ask me nicely and bow your head, I'll help you pick out a perfume next time. Because that one really doesn't suit you.
What? You? Why are you laughing?
Of course, I had no intention of submitting to her. I brushed off her taunts with ease. What's wrong with being from a single-parent home? It was ridiculous to even engage with her nonsense. Despite Toto's constant pestering, my high school years passed by without much incident. That's right, this area's property value is expected to rise. However, considering your requirements... At 23, I now work at a custom home consultation service called Dream Homes. I started working here right after graduating high school, meaning I've been here for 5 years. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. If you have any further inquiries, please don't hesitate to contact us.
Great work, Amatsuka-kun. That was the last appointment for the day.
This is Kaoru Shiosaki, 28. She's my senior, known for her impeccable posture and clear way of speaking. Since she's a college graduate, she joined the company a year before me. She was my mentor when I first started.
You've really gotten the hang of customer service. And look at you, actually smiling now.
Oh, sorry about before.
Don't worry about it. Compared to when you first joined, when you acted like the whole world was against you, you've come a long way.
Back in high school, and even right after graduating, I kept people at arm's length. I hated being pitied for my circumstances, and didn't want to be mocked for being different. Since my natural hair was a bit lighter, and my eyes sharp, people often mistook me for a delinquent. Not many approached me. But thanks to Shirasaki-san constantly checking in on me, I've managed to change. I really appreciate it.
Seeing you grow and succeed at work is the best thanks I could ask for. Keep up the good work, young one.
A few days later at work, I have an unexpected reunion.
Amasuka-kun, this is our new temp worker. Show her the ropes, will ya? You're about the same age, so you should get along well.
I'm Serena Toto. Nice to meet you.
Ren Amasuka. Awkward. Given our history, I had no idea how this was going to play out, but... Toto-san, I need you to station in front of the station for customer outreach. Are you clear on our services?
Yes, Dream Homes offers free consultations for custom home construction. I was also informed that some new built condos aren't included in this service. Hello, we're Dream Homes Love Koi branch. We offer free consultations on custom-built homes and new apartments.
Serena's work ethic was surprisingly professional. She smiled warmly and interacted well with both parents and children. The day went by smoothly, without any trouble at all. So, has Toto changed? She's an adult now, working here as a temp by coincidence. And she's probably been through a lot too. I'd heard through the grapevine that Toto Trading Corp went bankrupt 3 years ago. The fact that she's working as a temp suggests that her family's financial situation isn't great.
Amatsuka-san.
Oh, Toto-san. Something wrong? You're done with work, right?
Yes, but I just, I wanted to properly apologize to you.
Oh, for high school? You don't have to say anything now. As long as your past behavior doesn't affect your work, I don't care.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be here from tomorrow, so looking forward to working with you.
I knew I sounded code, but I didn't want a meaningless apology.
This is just a little thank you for helping me at work the other day. It's not much, but...
Oh, you really didn't have to, but thanks.
You're welcome.
Over the next few weeks, Serena gradually closed the distance between us. Every time we talked, she smiled as if she was genuinely happy. I don't get it!
How very intriguing.
This isn't a drama, and why do you even remember that show?
So, what kind of paranormal phenomenon are we dealing with? Allow me, the great investigator, to uncover the scientific explanation behind this mystery.
Get away from Galileo's serious mode already. After work that day, I met with Shirasaki-san at our usual spot to discuss Serena. What is she planning?
You two didn't get along in school, right?
Yeah, back then, she was a rich, stuck-up brat. She and her entourage made my high school life miserable. The fact that she made fun of my family, not just me, really frustrated me. It wasn't just me. She looked down at everyone. She acted refined on the surface, but underneath, she was arrogant as hell. I know her family situation has changed, but can people really change that easily? If I let my guard down, won't things just go back to the way they were? What do you think, Shirasaki-san?
That's a tough one. I actually talk with Serena quite a bit.
From what I see, she seems to respect her. Serena often sought out Kaoru's advice.
She's really into beauty and cosmetics, so I go to her for tips. I don't see her as a bad person. But, well, since the family company went bankrupt, she said she felt like she had woken up.
So there was something that made her think that way? What exactly happened?
I can't tell you that myself. If you're curious, why don't you ask her directly? If Serena is truly remorseful, I think she'll tell you, Amatsuka.
That's true. She might have shared it with you, but it wouldn't be right for me to pry on my own. Either way, it means I have to face Toto seriously. Thank you. I feel like I found some direction.
It's nothing. Helping a junior with their concerns is part of a senior's job. Besides, since it's your request, Amatsuka, I'd go the extra mile, or even two, for you.
Thank you. You're really a reliable senior, Kaoru.
So dense.
A few days later. Thanks for coming.
Oh no, I never thought you'd invite me out for tea, Amatsuka.
You don't need to be so formal. We're not at work.
It's a habit from my school days. But if that's the case, I'll call you Amatsuka now.
Serena straightens her expression and quietly bows her head.
Back in high school, I said horrible things to you and your family. I'm truly sorry. I won't ask for forgiveness now. This is just my way of making amends.
She really does seem remorseful. I was cold to you on the first day too. That was my bad. Serena, I don't know if it's my place to ask as someone who wasn't even a friend. But what happened these past 3 years?
Back then, I truly believed I was right.
According to Toto, her family's values were completely warped. She was taught that they were the ruling class, and that others existed to be looked down on and trampled.
You dear displeasurers! How do you intend to take responsibility?
Raised with these twisted values by her parents, Serena grew up to be just like them. However,
What do you mean? You want me to drop out of university and work?
There's no other choice. The company went bankrupt. It's time you paid us back for raising you.
the moment the company collapsed, their attitude changed completely. They suddenly stopped spoiling her and started treating her daughter like a workhorse.
As soon as I fell from grace, all my friends abandoned me. Of course they did. I had a terrible personality, and money was the only thing I had going for me. Even after I started working, things didn't go well at first. I had no impressive education or skills, and I still had the habit of looking down on others. No matter where I worked, I kept failing because of workplace relationships. After 3 years, I finally feel like I've become at least somewhat decent.
What about your parents now? They're not working, right?
They're just lounging around at home, doing nothing. I take care of all the housework. The only time they leave the household is when they go to donate blood.
Huh.
Well, no matter what their values were, the fact remains that they spent money on me. So I think it's only natural for me to do this much.
No, that's not right. My words came out stronger than I expected, but I didn't want to let her say anything more. As you know, my family was poor, but after I started working, our financial situation stabilized. My younger brother is in university now, and my sister plans to enter a vocational school next year. As their older brother, I feel like supporting them is just natural. But still, they both say they're grateful. For my birthday, they saved up their part-time earnings to buy me a present and celebrate with me. And of course, my mom always expresses her gratitude towards me too. Family is about looking out for each other. That's what it's all about. No matter the circumstances, making you bear all the burdens alone is just wrong.
Is that how it should be?
Yeah, you've already spent 3 years supporting 2 adults. That's more than enough as repayment. You should be able to live for yourself now.
You're so kind. Even though I said terrible things to you and your wonderful family.
Serena, the way you are now is nothing like how you were before. You are someone who can move forward. As long as I never go back to that way of thinking, I'll let the past go.
Yes, I will never have such foolish thoughts again. Thank you so much.
Several months later, Serena confronted her parents.
Serena, what is this about?
It's been a while, Toto. Actually, Serena and I work at the same place now. Who would have thought you two were her parents? What a small world.
Serena's parents clearly recognized Kaoru and shift their eyes uncomfortably.
I'll get straight to the point. I can't support you two anymore. I'm moving out.
A loud thud echoes as Kazunari slams his fist onto the table. Serena flinches.
What did you say? Have you forgotten all we've done for you?
I want to go to beauty school. Please, from now on, let me use my money for myself.
The reason Serena was so knowledgeable about beauty and cosmetics was that she had been preparing to enroll in a specialized school. She had been studying for years, even knowing it wouldn't be possible right away, holding on to the hope that she could one day pursue her dream.
Yelling like that won't lead to a proper conversation. Besides, Serena is already an adult. You have no right to keep her tied down forever.
But she's the one keeping this household afloat.
I will use the money I earn to pay for my tuition. I won't trouble you for anything. For the time being, I'll be sharing a place with someone, so housing won't be issue either. Of course, I'll be splitting the living expenses, but I won't rely on you. Do you have any other concerns?
Well...
I was able to grow up thanks to you, father and mother. Because you dressed me up and took me to social gatherings, I developed an interest in beauty, that's true. But in the end, wasn't that just for your own pride and appearances? Not for my sake. Father, mother, and my past self, too. We only ever thought about ourselves. A relationship where we truly care for each other. I don't think we'll ever be able to build that.
With that, Serena falls silent. She and Kaoru stand up and begin gathering their belongings.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I won't be coming back here anymore. Feel free to dispose of anything I leave behind. Father, mother, thank you for everything until now.
What are you saying? I won't allow such selfishness.
The ones being selfish are you two, don't you think? Can't you support your daughter as she takes a step toward her dream?
Stay out of this. This is a family matter.
You finally made it, Amatsuka.
You're that guy from before?
Nice to see you again. I came to hear the rest of your story. Just kidding. Actually, I was supposed to be presented for today's discussion too. But I forgot my phone at home and had to run back to get it. So I ended up being late. Serena told me that you two go to donate blood. I found that odd. Parents who treat their daughters like a tool doing volunteer work?
That's when Amatsuka came to me with his concerns. As you may know, my father is the director of a blood donation organization.
Yes, the blood donation center Serena's parents frequent is run by Kaoru's father. That's why they were already acquainted. So I went to donate blood myself, and later, you two contacted me. You told me there's an issue with your blood, so we'd like to speak with you, and lured me to a cafe. But what you actually talked about there was... Ren cuts off his words and opens up a voice recorder app on his phone.
You're worried about your academic background, aren't you? Don't worry. These days, your degree isn't everything. Of course, we'd need a small introduction fee. They're a very busy person, and their time is valuable.
We've already investigated how you illegally used contact information gathered from my father's organization. There's no escaping this.
It seems you've been targeting students, new workers, and elderly people trying to sell them overpriced educational material.
Damn you, brat!
Kazunari, in a panic, tries to snatch Ren's phone to destroy the evidence, but... Don't even try it. I'm in a really bad mood today, and I don't feel like holding back. With just one glare from me, Serena's parents completely lose their fight. I never thought my natural sharp glare would come in handy like this.
Father, mother, how selfish can you be? You didn't just cause trouble for me, you even tried to take advantage of others.
No, Serena, that's not...
There's no one in this world who deserves to be looked down on and trampled, and deceiving people is absolutely unacceptable. It may be too late, but I hope you learn that lesson for the rest of your lives.
Afterward, Serena's parents were arrested on charges of fraud and violations of commercial transaction laws. Kaoru's father also sued them for damages, claiming they had tarnished the reputation and credibility of his organization. Maybe they thought they were just making easy money, but they ended up paying a heavy price.
It's a mess again. Kaoru, how does it get this bad in just one day? Well, I woke up and it was like this.
Serena started living with Kaoru under the agreement that she would help with housework and pay a minimal rent. Despite struggling with Kaoru's surprisingly messy habits, they seemed to be getting along well. Wow! Your subscribers have increased a lot since last month.
That's really impressive.
Serena also started a side business running a beauty blog and video channel. Her readership and subscribers are steadily growing, so she no longer has to worry about tuition. Time passed, and now it was spring again. Congratulations on getting into beauty school!
Thank you, but I never expected to be classmates with your sister, Amatsuka.
Strangely enough, Serena and my sister ended up attending the same school. To celebrate the two of them, we all came up for Hanami today.
Serena and I best friends now. Yeah. Ren, you've been through so much, but seeing you enjoying yourself like this puts me at ease.
What are you talking about? I'm only happy because you all supported me. Once I graduate and get a job, I'll do my best to repay you and my brother.
Here you go, Amatsuka.
Right in front of me is a delicious looking hamburger steak. But for some reason, I can feel a piercing glare from behind.
You two are so close, it's sweet. By the way, Amatsuka, how's that client request from before? If you're struggling, I could help. Come on, Karu! No work talk during Hanami!
Something's changed between them. They seem more comfortable with each other than before. Serena's smile isn't as refined as before, but that's fine.
Oh dear, my son is so popular.
That's my big brother! Happiness is like a collection of snapshots from different moments in life. Each piece may be small, but together they create an album, adding color to life. Looking at the clear blue sky, I quietly wish that, when I look back on the future, there will be more of her big, unguarded smiles than graceful ones.
My name is Yusuke Uchiyama. I'm introverted and really bad at talking to women I meet for the first time. I'm 29 years old, and I just joined an event company called LK Creative. Our company, which has a global presence, appointed a CEO for the Japan branch a few years ago. There are whispers that we are going through a rebirth, with transformations and growth accelerating. Where's the manager? I want to show him this proposal. Oh. Looking around the office, I find the manager talking happily with female employees from a little distance. There are so many female employees again. Chamon Arai, the section chief, is known to be very kind and mild-mannered. I've heard he has many achievements. He's good at his job, mild, and kind. He's surrounded by women wherever he goes. I'm sorry, manager. Could you take a look at this proposal? Huh? Sure. Let me see. As soon as he takes the proposal from me, the manager starts reviewing it. Can he really check it that quickly? This phrasing is not good. Go revise it. Phrasing? Sorry, which part? I'm busy right now. Sorry, but please review it properly yourself. Where do I have to fix? The other employees sympathize with me, seeing that the manager immediately rejected my proposal. Apparently, the manager is strict with men, and some male employees call him Ichamon Arai, or Niggly Arai behind his back. But I have to fix this somehow. The other seniors seem busy as well. I have to figure this out on my own, so I head back to my desk. You're really good with words! Is he really that busy? The manager's voice praising the female employees echoes through the office. It's not necessarily bad, but it still bothers me. I joined this company hoping for something ideal, but the gap between my expectations and reality is making me sigh deeply.
Uchiyama-san, if you like, I can help you.
The one who came over is Kureha Kamiya, a 23-year-old new hire and my junior, who's also my peer. It's okay, Kureha-san. You must have work to do, right?
Yes, but you'll be working overtime, right?
Yeah, I guess so. When she realizes I'll be working overtime, Kureha's expression brightens and she gets closer.
Actually, today the manager invited me out for drinks. The manager is sneaky, right? He asked about my evening plans first, then invited me after. Isn't that unfair? It's sneaky, right?
I see. That must be the manager's usual trick. It's hard to refuse when you're his subordinate.
So please think of it as helping me. Let me help with your overtime.
Well, okay. I guess I'll accept your help. After work that day, Kureha and I stayed at the office, glaring at the proposal.
He mentioned the phrasing, but the content should be fine, right?
I don't know. I don't even understand which phrasing he meant. I went back a few times to ask, but he just kept saying he was busy.
Jeez, what does busy even mean? He's just flirting with the women.
Apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks that, as Kureha puffed her cheeks and looked annoyed. Then, when I groaned, stuck in a deadlock, Kureha stood up and walked off somewhere. When she came back, she was holding 2 mugs, smiling at me.
Please, have some. It's my favorite hot milk tea. I often drink this during breaks. Today I'm sharing with you, Uchiyama-san, since you're working overtime. Breaks are important, right? You always seem like you're working so hard, Uchiyama-san.
I felt a little embarrassed, realizing she saw me that way.
So sweet. So good. Come on, Uchiyama-san, drink it. Oh, I forgot. Cheers.
Cheers. Ouch!
Sorry. I'm not used to chewing with hot drinks. I didn't gauge the force.
I don't usually put sugar in, but since she gave it to me, it's a little too sweet for me. But somehow, my tense heart is starting to loosen up.
Uchiyama-san, you make such a soft expression.
Huh? Do I? I didn't notice.
I've thought you were nervous ever since the day you joined. But with a manager like that, I thought it wouldn't be good if I spoke to other male employees.
Whoa, you're paying more attention to your surroundings than I thought. Thank you for worrying about me. Actually, I don't drink milk tea much, but it was really good. Thanks, Kureha-san.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry for not knowing. But I'm glad you liked it. Let's drink milk tea together again sometime.
Kureha's cheerful laugh made me smile along with her. At that moment, with a gentle smile, Chamon Arai walks in. Oh, you two, still working overtime? Chief, thanks for your hard work. Thanks. Well, Uchiyama-kun, I'm sorry about earlier. I was busy, so I couldn't give you proper guidance. No, I'm sorry for bothering you when you were so busy. Chamon Arai, with a gentle smile, says this, probably because Kureha is there. It's okay, you don't need to work overtime. Tomorrow, I'll personally give you guidance. Kureha-san, the streets can be dangerous at night, so I'll have Uchiyama-kun and I walk you home. Let's go now. Thank you. We follow Chamon Arai's suggestion, tidying up and leaving the office. We walk in an awkward atmosphere, and as we approach Kureha's home, are you sure it's okay here? I can take you all the way home.
No, this is enough. Thank you, Chief Uchiyama-san.
Thanks for helping, Kureha-san. When I say my thanks, Kureha smiles and waves at me. Then, she politely bows to Chamon Arai and leaves. Heh, you can make it home by yourself, right? I'll stay here. Suddenly, Chamon Arai returns to his usual self. He's an easy person to read. Yes, manager. I look forward to your guidance tomorrow. Ah, I forgot. Tomorrow there's an important meeting. I'll be busy. Make sure to handle the proposal well. I'll see you tomorrow. I watch as the manager walks away, standing frozen. Once his back disappears, I snap. What the heck? Now I understand. The manager probably didn't like the fact that I was staying late with Kureha-san alone. Maybe it's fine to drink a little. Welcome. I entered a bar I found nearby and let out a sigh, feeling relieved by the calm atmosphere. I ordered a drink from the bartender, and as I looked around... Huh? Oh, you are... CEO Sumeragi? The man, enjoying a drink alone, was none other than Kaito Sumeragi, the CEO of our company. 2 years ago, he was selected as CEO by a majority vote in the board meeting. He's a highly capable person who became CEO at the young age of 40. By the way, appointing a CEO separate from the president is a first for our Japan branch. I never expected to run into him in a place like this. CEO Sumeragi, congratulations on becoming CEO! Thanks to today's event, our company seems to have landed a great deal. Really, thank you so much! Back in my previous job, I saw the CEO, who was approached by many people at the event. Our company owes everything to all of you. I look forward to working with you in the future. Whoa, what a humble and cool person. So this is the first CEO of LK Creative. Feeling overwhelmed by CEO Sumeragi's presence, I began to consider changing jobs. You're Uchiyama, in your first year, right? Yes. How do you know my name? I try to remember all the employees' names as much as I can. I have a good memory. It's fate that we met here. Come, let's have a drink together. I then spoke with CEO Sumeragi about work and other casual topics. With the alcohol kicking in, I might have ended up sharing embarrassing things too. But CEO Sumeragi didn't make a face and just listened to my stories. I'm happy to have employees like you with such ambition. I hope you'll bring a fresh wind to our company with your strength. Yes, thank you. Oh, and by the way, I have something I want to give you soon. I'll adjust my schedule and come to see you as soon as possible. I was happy, feeling that I would get to see the busy CEO Sumeragi again. A few days later, as the deadline for the proposal submission neared, I finally got it together. Kure-san, thank you for always checking up on me.
No, I just helped a little, as expected of Uchiyama-san.
In the end, the manager never gave me any guidance, and I had to fix the proposal on my own. I reviewed it from scratch, and I think it turned out pretty well. This is my proposal. A few days later, in the company's planning meeting, I presented the proposal. Chamon Arai, the manager, and everyone in the planning department were there. The manager read over the proposal again, thought for a moment, and then sighed softly. This is completely useless. The manager, looking exasperated, returns the proposal to me, and I widen my eyes. I could feel the slight discomfort from Kureha-san and the other employees. I would appreciate it if you could tell me exactly where the problem lies. Look, Uchiyama, it's important to think and solve things yourself. Thinking that you'll just be taught everything is something only students should expect. I've always grabbed results by doing it myself. And with that awareness as a professional, your proposal, you really have no sense. Do it over. Chamon Arai, with a smug look, says this, as if he's proud of himself. He briefly glances at the female employees as if checking their reactions, but... Oh, isn't this something I made? With those words, CEO Sumeragi enters the meeting room, and the atmosphere shifts drastically with his unexpected appearance. CEO? Is it really you? Why are you here? Actually, I decided to make a visit to every department once a month. I want to know the company's situation firsthand, through my own eyes and ears. Oh, I see. I was listening outside the door as I heard a meeting going on. Chamon Arai, your view of Uchiyama's proposal, was it really that lacking in sense? The proposal that Uchiyama worked on, the perspectives and direction were things I considered. Wait, what do you mean? Why would the CEO do such a thing? Chamon Arai is completely thrown off guard by this unexpected turn of events, and it's the first time I've seen him so flustered. Actually, I ran into Uchiyama the other day outside. Since then, I've been keeping an eye on him. Yes, after I ran into CEO Sumeragi that night, despite his busy schedule, he made time to meet with me several times. Uchiyama-kun, I wanted to give you this. What is this? As you know, I was once an employee like you. Inside here are some of the proposals I've worked on. What? These are just some of them? Though they are proposals, they are mostly still just ideas that haven't taken shape. Uchiyama-kun, you should find inspiration from these and shape them into a proposal. When I have an idea, I write it down. It's a habit from when I was in the planning department. I think Uchiyama-kun has found the correct answer from all these hints. CEO Sumeragi says this calmly. Then, Chamon Arai, as usual, switches to his friendly, mild-mannered tone and begins to speak. I see. That's why the quality of this proposal was different from the usual Uchiyama-kun's. With the CEO's assistance, Uchiyama-kun, you really are fortunate. Mr. Arai, I see. You're really sly like a raccoon, aren't you? Raccoon? Your naturally gentle demeanor must have made it easy for you to navigate life. You're unfairly harsh on male employees who threaten your position, but you're gentle with your superiors and male employees. You haven't changed. Thinking you can be taught everything like that is something you should leave behind once you're out of school. Ah, how nostalgic. You said the same thing to me when I first joined. Arai becomes pale. Yes, Chamon Arai was actually Sumeragi's CEO's senior when he joined the company. But isn't it strange? I've always grabbed results like this. How many of the results where my proposal was taken as your own have been mixed in, I wonder? Chamon Arai, I believe those in higher positions should nurture and guide young talent, not crush them. When I was appointed CEO, I'm sure it made you freeze with fear. Stagnation, corruption, and unsuitable things. I intend to clear it all out. Sumeragi CEO, who struggled through his rookie days just like me and the other employees, has certainly faced a thorny path leading to his position. I can't even imagine how difficult it must have been for him to get to this point. Uchiyama-kun, yes! The decision I entrusted to you seems to have been the right one. It was a good proposal. Ah, thank you. I received a lot of advice from the seniors and colleagues here as well. I see. I'm always watching employees like you. I look forward to continuing to work with you. Sumeragi's encouraging words make us feel emotional.
Wow, that was amazing. Even that raccoon manager was pale.
After work that day, I was invited by Kureha-san to grab a drink, and we left the office together. Just be careful not to slip up about calling him a raccoon in front of him.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
See me try not to laugh, Kureha-san smiles gently. Her brightness has supported me countless times. Kureha-san, could I talk to you for a moment? It was Chamon Arai, the manager, who called out to us. It seems like he followed us.
What is it?
It's not something to talk about here. It's important, so let's go have a meal together.
Just the two of us? I'm sorry, but I already have prior plans today.
Uchiyama-kun, eh? You should know which invitation to prioritize when comparing my offer with your prior one.
Yes. After weighing it, I'll be going to eat with Uchiyama-san.
Why? Even though I, the manager, has feelings for you? The manager was always kind to female employees, but with Kureha-san, it seemed special. That feeling wasn't from a superior to a subordinate, but from a man to a woman. Chamon Arai, you're married, aren't you? What? Damn, that's none of your business. Yes, it is. If you, a married man, are using your position to push for a relationship with her, I won't back down. It's clear that if I ignore this, Kureha-san's position will be in danger. Ah, so you don't want me to take her from you, huh? Yes, she's also a special woman to me. Tch!
Manager, I have no intention of becoming anything more than a superior and subordinate with you.
Why? After having dinner with me, think about it.
I can't. I only have dinners alone with men I hold special feelings for.
Couldn't you at least give me a chance? What's wrong with me?
The idea of expecting everything to be taught to you is something for students, isn't it, Manager?
Grr. The words he had been spreading around now come back to haunt him as Kureha confronts him.
You! What are you doing with a young girl in a place like this?
You! How did you?
I'm coming back from work. I happened to pass by and didn't expect to see this disgrace here. You've been putting off my request for a divorce, yet you're out here chasing women.
That's not it. I'm just trying to bond with my subordinates.
You told me to wait for you to change your ways. I was a fool for showing you mercy. Am I just a placeholder until you find the next one? Don't mess with me. I'm not some woman you could just use until you get your next target.
That's not it. It was just a momentary lapse in judgment.
A momentary lapse in judgment is only acceptable when you're still a child who can't distinguish right from wrong, you raccoon.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Chamonarai's pitiful death scream echoes through the streets at night, but no one comes to his aid. We couldn't close our mouth as we watched Chamonarai desperately follow his wife.
I didn't know raccoons can perform shows.
Wait, Kureha-san, that's too funny. Afterward, the management of LK Creative, led by CEO Sumiragi, changed drastically. Additionally, Kureha-san and the female employees filed accusations of sexual harassment, and male employees in the planning department reported unfair treatment. Chamonarai was demoted and had a salary cut, eventually being sent to a so-called firing room. His resignation was just a matter of time. And with no sympathy from his wife, it escalated the divorce proceedings. Chamonarai, who was concerned with maintaining his male dignity, ended up facing the consequences. As for me, the proposal I presented in that meeting was approved, and today, the event is finally being held. Uchiyama-kun, it was a good proposal. Everyone in the planning department did a great job. Thank you. CEO Sumiragi, who thoroughly observes everything with his own eyes, is raising the quality of the company. His extensive experience across overseas branches and departments made him a true CEO. He remains the person I look up to and aspire to be.
Hey, Uchiyama-san. You know this, but I only go to dinner alone with men I have special feelings for, right?
Yeah, I think you know, but I think you're a special woman to me. Since then, I've been having dinner with Kureha-san every night after work, and we've started dating. Now, I've completely become a fan of sweet milk tea. I want to cherish her, who always shows me her smile no matter what. If you try to use your position to control someone, you will eventually pay the price. I'll choose to live in a way that, when future generations lose their way, I can offer them a helping hand. Even if it's a thorny, pathless road, I have many people who serve as examples for me.